don't think this nigga solid. I 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 don't think this nigga solid.
We do. Word.
Jay versus Snoop would be good, but it's not enough.
Jay has too
will
much
cook
longevity,
everybody.
and he has too much different productions from the Timbalands, from the Pharrells, Kanye. The production samples alone would wash a lot of artists.
That's a fact.
And I think it's really tough because I feel like, a lot of people kind of felt like Jay was being a little cocky where he said nobody could touch him, which I disagree. I don't think nobody could touch him. I feel like there's selective artists out there like a 50, a DMX, RP. Who else?
I don't think DMX. I don't think. Nope.
Really? It's like even with his double album back to back won't help. I mean, I know the longevity doesn't help because like after probably the Great Depression, it's probably hard to match Jay in the verses. You would have to do like 3 albums.
Yeah, it's just too much. Jay has too much for X. X beat Snoop, but like it wasn't like a wash. And I think Snoop was holding back.
I was gonna say I think Snoop was holding back because I think Snoop has like you can honestly say Snoop and Jay can probably go back and forth, and that would be an entertaining ass versus.
Jay versus Snoop would be good, but it's not enough. I think the closest
for Snoop?
the person Snoop don't got enough for Jay.
Really? You don't think so? After all, they both got time, and Snoop been around longer too with a lot more bangers.
Snoop has
Doggy Style,
a lot of bangers. Snoop got a lot of bangers, but then he don't got like the introspective shits. He got a lot of party records. He got a lot of bangers. He don't got no like when Jay get into like song cry. What he gonna do with song cry? What Snoop gonna do with song cry?
He ain't got nothing for song cry. Facts.
Let me tell you who would give him fits. Let me tell you who would give Jay a complete utter nightmare.
Okay.
Kanye.
Yeah, that's because like
Kanye would give him a fucking headache.
I agree with that.
You know what I'm saying? And that is I think that's the only person. That's the only person that'd give Jay a complete and fucking nightmare.
So no Ludacris, no T.I.
No.
Really?
No. Oh. Maybe 50. I think 50 too. 50 could give Jay a little bit of a fucking nightmare.
But let me ask
too.
you how though, because though he has features, right? I feel like he doesn't have enough projects unless you're gonna throw the mixtape era of 50 in there too. Like, are we throwing everything in there, or we just
nah? You gotta throw everything. You gotta. 50 got a lot,
okay,
man.
Well, yeah,
like,
if you gonna say everything, yeah, I got 50 in there for sure.
50, and then the shit talking, and then the records he did with Game.
Oh yeah,
record he did with Game. The first 2-3 albums, first 2-3 albums, it gets dark.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying, and then all of the records he did with G Unit, all of the records that he did with Game, he could even do. They say this is a big rich. He throw that on. It could get.
Oh, you thought that could change everything.
It changes everything.
Hell yeah.
So I think Ye and 50 are the only ones. I don't think.
You opened up my ears for the Ye one. I wasn't thinking as much for Ye, even though it makes sense just because of his production on his projects alone. On top of the fact that he has J Productions on his projects as well too. So yeah. Yeah,
Ye first 5 albums. You know that's tough to beat.
Can't beat.
How you gonna beat those first 5?
Too. You know what I'm saying? Through the Wire is a tough one to match. It gets real spooky with that.
It gets spooky, man. It gets spooky, bro.
It gets spooky. It definitely do, man. God damn. So, all right, that's valid. That is very valid.
I think those are the only 2 MCs.
Not even a Nas, huh? Not even a Nas.
So Nas, I think it depends on the crowd. If it's a hip hop crowd, Nas could beat him.
Okay.
But if it could kind of get dark for Nas. I ain't gonna lie. It could kind of get dark after a while.
If it ain't pop, because Jay got a lot of pop. If Jay throw them pops on, it's curtains.
Jay got bops, man. Jay had a lot of features. That it's just so much Jay could pull from. It's like Nas, I do think is like the 3rd best option. He's not the 1st best. He's not the Ye would clean him. I think Ye would clean Jay up. I ain't gonna lie.
Clean too. Oh shit.
I think so, bro. I think so. Like if you really sit down and think about it, it could get ultra dark for Jay.
And he has the performative factor too. That's another thing for Ye. Like I think Jay would kind of be too cool when it might be time to turn up, and Ye will just be up the whole time.
Yeah, I mean, what you gonna like? What you gonna do in la 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 la?
Ah, shit.
That's like a Negro spiritual.
Yo, who you telling? Facts.
You could have heard that, and you could have heard that in the slave fields. How do you beat that?
Yeah.
How do you beat that?
Jesus walks alone.
Bruh,
Jesus
I'm
walks,
saying
boy.
it's tough. It's like that brother Ye is a tough matchup.
That's a different type of cat.
The more I think, I don't know anybody that could be Ye.
What about Drake? What about a Drake situation?
Versus who?
Let's say both
I don't think
Jay or Ye.
I don't think he has the respect that Jay and Ye have. It's just not enough.
No, that's real. That's real.
I think people will want to see, Drake versus a Kendrick or Drake versus a Cole
or something. Which I think he'll watch those two artists. I feel like in a wash just because of the energy and shit. Like I don't think those are the artists that you would match against each other because it's just not fair in regards to vibes and sound, right?
I'll have Kendrick beating Drake, but I have Drake beating Cole.
Beating Cole, yeah. I can see that.
I think Kendrick.
Well, I mean, that whole Damn album and shit, you know what I'm saying? Damn could wash them all.
Damn is pretty heavy. And then, you got the Black Panther soundtrack.
Yep.
You got a lot of the features that Kendrick done did. He won a Grammy for like it's just tough to beat Kendrick.
It's tough to beat him, man. That is very true too, actually.